Okay guys, welcome back to my channel, yeah? Today I really wanted to look at something. I really wanted like to show you something, some of the finding I found out when I was trying to look at this chart, right? I've been looking at this, but then I decided to share this out with you. Now, I'm going to share this, but let me know in the comment section if you really want me like to be sharing maybe some of my insights of the findings that I get from these charts because I think they can really do some good to you. Now, this like today, this is the what? This is the Euro USD chart. Today we're going to look at something. I'm going to show you something that I found in the last couple of days, right? But then I've been trying to maybe like get some more information about what I got. So I hope you like the video, and if you're not yet subscribed, you can subscribe to my channel. In that way, it's going to motivate you like to post some more of these contents, right? So without wasting much time, like let's get straight into it. So this chart you're seeing here, it's the Euro USD chart, and it's a 12 months chart, like the yearly candle, right? The yearly chart. Each and every candle you see here represents like a whole year, right? A whole year. Now, you might have already seen like all the annotations that I have here already. Of course, like I did it like in the last couple of days when I was trying to find out all this. Look at all these yearly candles, right? You're going to notice something. Now, the first one, this is the last one I could get. This is the 1971 yearly candle. That's where it started from, all the way to this is like the 2024 candle, like the year we are in right now. And then this is last year's candle, 2023. The whole of last year trading activity, it's all here. So now let's first start from the first one here, right? 1973. There was a really like this candle was really big, right? It was really big. This was the open, the high, and the close. And then this candle comes in 1974. Notice what happened, right? Noticed what happened here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. 1974 didn't take out the high or the low of it. So it's a what? An inside bar candle, right? Now, what happened afterwards? You took out the high, but then came and closed inside it, right? So the main point of my finding is when we have an inside bar candle on a yearly basis, it's only like the movement of price is going to be only one directional, right? With only this one like being I can't understand, like this one was the odd one out, of course. But then you're going to see like all the examples that I found out, you're going to see them. But then you're going to see like you're seeing this. The next one, it took out like the high of it, and then that it came and closed in, right? On 1975 candle. Then the 75 candle, 1975. 1976 didn't take out the high or the low. Look what happened here on 1977. There was just one direction. It just went up, right? That is it. And then all the way like this ones they have not been doing that. And then you know what? 1995. That was the next one again we had ever since what? 1976. 1995 here. 1996 didn't take out the high or the low. Look at this candles movement. It was massive, right? One direction. Actually, it didn't even like create a week up here. It just went to one direction. Then 1997, 1998 didn't take out the high or the low. 1999 was one direction. See where it went, right? One direction. And it's always like one thing about it, an inside bar. This has been like taught by ICD as well, like on on the weekly candles, the monthly actually the weekly candles is when I had him like say things like this about it. When you get like an inside bar, the next candle is going to be a massive candle. And then we are seeing most of the time that is what it had that is what is happening here. We can see that very well. So this one as well, it didn't take out the high and then the low. It was one direction going down. Then in what 2001 didn't take out the high or the low. 2002 it was one direction, it was going up, right? It was just going up, and it's huge. It's actually huge. This is big. And then what 2008, 2009 didn't take out the high or the low. 2010 it was one direction, it was just going down. You can see this is massive, though it came and closed in, but then it's massive. This is huge. There's going to be huge movement, right? Volatility is going to be high. Like the following year we have like an inside bar candle, and then the last one was in 2010, and then last year it happened. This is 2022, and then this is the last year's candle. It didn't take out the high and it didn't take out the low. So what do we expect this year, 2024? Volatility, huge movement, one direction. Where it's going to go, it's what I don't know, right? But then we can make the analysis for ourselves and then we get to see where it's going to go. Now there's one thing again, like based on this inside bar that I also found out, and then maybe it's going to help us to know where we are heading to in terms of the direction for this year, right? So like most of the times, because like apart from what happened, like this inside bar that happened last year, the previous ones, you're going to say, here it is. Like that candle, that is like the inside bar of the previous candle, right? The next candle is always going to, like most of the time, it's going to be the opposite of that candle, right? So this was a bullish candle that created like this what? This inside bar. The next one, it was a bearish candle, right? So this also created an inside bar here with this a bullish candle, and then this is the first time that it went what? Bullish. So it's bullish, right? And then we are seeing here, this one created a what? An inside bar with a bearish candle. The next one was bearish. Those are the only two times that it happened, whereby the one, like the candle that created the inside bar, the next one is also going to be that way. We are seeing this was bearish, and then this candle that created the inside bar was bullish, right? The next candle is what? Bearish, right? This was a bearish candle. Then this created the inside bar with a bearish candle. The next one was what? The opposite of it, bullish. This was the opposite of it, bearish. This was the same. This was the same. This was the opposite of it. So the same candle that created the inside bar, it only happened twice. On what? 1977 and 1997. Okay? 1977 and 1997. But then apart from that, all of them, the candle that creates the inside bar, the next one is always like the opposite of it. So this created with a bearish candle, the opposite, like bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish, right? This one as well, this created the inside bar with a bullish candle. The next one was what? Bearish. So out of all like this, because it has happened, I think like how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times. So of all these 6 times, it's actually like it has happened only 2 times whereby the candle that creates the inside bar, the next one will also be that very candle. 1977 and 1997. Only 2 times. But all of them, the next candle is going to be the opposite candle. And it will just be like one direction, to move to one direction. And then if history repeats itself again, what we are most likely going to see is what? this created inside bar with a bullish candle, what do we expect? A bearish candle. We expect a bearish candle from here. So there's a high chance, there's a high probability that what? This here candle is going to be a bearish candle. That's going to take out the low of last year as well. And it's going to be a huge movement. That is based on history, of course. So now that is like what I found out. So if we are to go back, like if we are to go down to a lower time frame, what are we going to get? This is the monthly candle, right? Of course, now this is last year's low, right? This is last year's low, and then this is last year's high, right? No, this is the one that created the what? the inside bar. Sorry, forgive me for that. This was last year's low, this was last year's high. So if history is going to repeat itself, right, that then like the candle that creates the what? The inside bar, like the next one is going to be the opposite candle. This is bullish. So we expect this to be bearish then in terms of what we have seen in the last couple of years. If this is going to be bearish, now what do we have in terms of analysis here? Now from here we still have this what? We have this fair value gap that price is reacting from, right? We can see it's really failing to close above it. Like even last month's candle, like December's candle, reacted from it and it closed below, right? And we're trying to say like what this January candle is doing. We still have some days, of course, for it to close. But then if we expect like from internal to external, what are we going to get? We expect this low to be taken, right? So this is what I'm seeing as in me, right? I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to happen, but then based on history, of course, now the lower time frames are going to tell me like what exactly is going to happen, right? I'm not just going to base my analysis or each and everything on this. I'm not a position trader, of course. I'm a day trader, so I'm going to look at a lot of things. It will help me like determine. But then this kind of information can help you filter things out, right? It can help you out. So we can see like from this fair value gap, it's really reacting from it, and then we have this fair value gap that failed inversion, and then price reacted from it on the last month candle, and then it took it up. So this is the monthly candle. What of the weekly candle? What do we have? Sorry, there's something about the monthly candle as well. Now I notice as well, if we look at what this candle's high, right? This week here, right? That week you get the what? The consequent encroachment of it, like the midpoint of it, right? The midpoint of that week, this is what we have. The midpoint of that week, it's what? Sorry. This is what we have. The midpoint of that what? Of that candle, right? The midpoint of this candle, like this week's candle, this week here, the midpoint of it, like the consequent encroachment. This is what we have, and we can see price is really reacting from it as well. Okay, we can see price reacting from it. Here it is. This is the consequent encroachment of that week. Price is reacting from it, and then this what? There's an imbalance there as well. We can see price is still really like respecting it. Can we say this is a what? Inducement here? Well, that can be the case as well. Okay, that can also be the case. So that is what I'm seeing, and based on my analysis, that is it. And then we have this inversion as well. Okay, that inversion as well, we have it there. So might we get like reversal from here? It's a possibility. That's what I'm seeing. And then the whole of this, we can see like buy side taken here, right? Buy side, this candle took this buy side. So this is our order block there. price is also failing to close above the mean threshold of it. Okay, it's failing to close above it. And then this series of down close candles, this is our breaker block, because liquidity taken, you can see. So it's still also like failing to close above the breaker block here. That is what is happening. This inversion as well, you can see it's even like failing to close above the consequent encroachment of that inversion. Okay, let me let me show you the midpoint of it, style, the midpoint. So this is it, like this is a consequent encroachment of that inversion. Price is failing to close above it as well. Okay, it's failing to close above it. So what do we expect? Like, I'm expecting lower pricing from here now, right? Because now if we go to the daily, this is what we have. Buy side taken, we have our change in state of delivery here, this candle, right? On the daily candle, we have that change in state of delivery. And then we have this what? We have that fair value gap there, that imbalance. So I expect price to be rejected from down there now. Let me first remove this now. Sorry, let me not make things congested. Sorry for that. Yeah, so there's a fair value gap here as well. So this fair value gap, if we were to look at it, right, we have that fair value gap as well. So there's a fair value gap here. This candle's low, which is very minimal, very small actually, and then this candle's high. There's a fair value gap. You can see how price is reacting from it. And then what? There's an inversion here as well. Price is really reacting from it. So I expect price to go down from here, right? To be taken down from there. So that is what I have in terms of what I'm seeing in what can really happen in this what? Yearly candle, whatever. That is just like my own analysis, like what I'm just seeing from the chart. There's nothing 100% about like what I'm seeing from here, but then that is just like my view. It's just like my view, right? This is just like for entertainment purposes only. Like, it's not like a financial advice or something. I'm just doing my own view. So I hope you like this video. If you like this kind of contents, help me, let me know how and I can get to make more contents like this, because I have a lot of things. I have to be honest, I have a lot of things, a lot of findings as well. Now, one thing for sure is like I use the high cities concept, but then I also have like my own findings that I've put in, that I've seen like results, like it has really helped me a lot. So if you want those things as well, my own findings, let me know, because I have a lot of things. Let me know in the comment section, and then yeah, I hope you all have a great time, and make sure you subscribe, and then you can share it. Let me leave some comments. It will help me a lot. Okay, have a nice one, all of you.